Alright, okay. It seems we're live. Alright, hi. So, I've decided that I'm generally going to try and sort of schedule videos on Mondays and Fridays and then just do, like, whatever I want. Either in, like, stream or video form, just, like, on the spare of the moment kind of thing. So, I'm going to play some Nioh. I've been meaning to do like a video or something on this, but I think that it's probably best I just, we'll just get on with it really. And strike when the iron's hot and all that. So, I'm right before a boss, where I am now. Actually, I'm going to call back my my guardian spirit. Basically, like in the Souls games, you like drop a bloodstain when you die, and basically you have a guardian spirit who keeps it safe, kind of thing. But the issue is that you then can't charge your ultimate attack while your guardian spirit is guarding it. And that's what that thing is in the top left, just next to my health and my key gauge. So basically I'm just going to kill some things nearby to charge it back up again. It shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple of minutes. That's fine, because I really like fighting these things. So currently I'm mostly using the dual swords, and in like a low stance like this. I'll just try and pull them more towards me, and then so that the other one doesn't get aggroed. And also, right, so we got a critical hit, and now do the stabby on the floor. It's kind of a lot like the ultimate techniques in Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, I'll switch to the other set of items that I have usable. Okay, right now let's try and get a headshot. If we can, this will kill the guy. And also I should probably roll on the floor. Oh. There we go. To remove the fire. Now, if I get this this Oni in the face with an arrow or whatever, it won't kill them, but it will knock them to the ground, so I can, like, do a stabby type attack. There we go. I've no idea if the stance you're in affects the amount of damage it does when you do that attack, but I do tend to just kind of switch to high stance when I do that, just in case, because that's generally how it works, is that you've got the low stance attacks, which are really fast, you've got the medium stance, which is more around blocking, and then you've got the high stance, which is slower and more based around like higher damage attacks. So I'll just grab an elixir. 8 seems to be the maximum you can have for elixirs. I don't know if that changes at any point, but it's a fine number. It's much better than waiting for the Essos shards to appear in Dark Souls 2, especially in relation to Scholar. Currently I'm really enjoying Nioh, and this is from someone who's been pretty disappointed with a lot of the recent Souls games. I felt that Bloodborne was a little too short. Scholar, a lot of people know that I say that Scholar is basically like the worst Soulsborne kind of thing. Dark Souls 3 had a terrible story that makes me like not care about that universe anymore in terms of like narrative. Like, still a little bit more needed to get that that gauge filled up, I think. Oh, right. There's this little boy here, and type I don't know, I can't remember what these are called. Basically the Revenants, which are like the Bloodstain equivalents here, should say. One-eyed only. One-eyed Oni. But then that could be the guy I just fought there. Basically, these kids can turn into the big dudes if you don't kill them fast enough. So, I'm not sure if I should try and kill them quickly or try and show you that to demonstrate. Well, that's the answer. Still a little bit more needed. So currently I've got 2 ranged weapons. I've got the bow, which I've now run out of ammo for. I'm going to see if I can use my hand cannon. Well, it says hand cannon. It's a bit more like an actual cannon than what most people would call a hand cannon. Right, let's see if I can get this guy in the face. Oh, no, he's moving his head too much. Oh, no. No. Let's wait until he turns around. And let's see again. See, I can't move while I'm sort of deholstering this weapon. Right, turn more this way. Wow. I only needed that one attack. Still one more, maybe? Ah, by the way, you might hear that little sound. I can't hear it on my end because of how I've got this set up. But, and you know, also you see the little red flash that appears on the radar. That's just to let you know that you've aggroed an enemy. Which is neat, because it doesn't necessarily have to tell you where it is, just that you have. I'm not sure if it works all the time, though. There are definitely a couple of areas, rather a couple of places in this area I'm in right now. This is the 3rd level, where like ninjas will appear from behind of things. So it might not let you know they are there. But yeah, so just return to the shrine. I've got my 8 elixir. Not got enough to level up. So I'm just going to go to the boss, which is to the right through here. I think I'm about at the kind of level where I'm okay to fight it. Now, I think these guys don't walk into the room. See? Sort of a bit like an easier boss fog type thing. They're just going to sort of edge forward. When the boss appears, I'll be sort of like circling around them. They do a lightning attack that hits 4 times. I should probably actually raise the volume on my end so I can hear the lightning even when I can't see it. But yeah, it's possible to just like walk out the way. 1, 2. Oh, they didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't think I've seen that poison attack before. I've attempted this boss several times, and so they got that. Sorry, as ever, it's one of those. It's difficult to do a thing and talk about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. So I think this is water, which I've applied to my weapon. Water in terms of like elements. I generally tend to do lightning, but as you can see, this is a boss who is resistant to lightning because they do lightning attacks. You'll see these sort of like grey puddles on the floor. That is Yokai Realm, and there's supposed to be a way that you can dissipate it. Basically, you'll see when I'm in it there, it makes my key gauge, which is my stamina gauge, makes it more difficult for it to recover. There's supposed to be a way that you can do what's called a key pulse, which is basically at the end of a combo, you go like... You either tap R1 or you unlock the skill to turn dodging into a key pulse. It just basically helps you recover some of your ki in a go. So whereas in Dark Souls you tend to, if you make a mistake, you can paint yourself into a corner like before you end a combo. But here you can sort of get yourself out of it. So in while like Dark Souls has like, you know, miracles and sorceries and stuff, in here you get ninjutsu and you have Nioh magic. Ninjutsu, currently the only thing I've got is that thing at the bottom, which is like a bomb of some kind. Let's throw it. Oh. So the difference between that and, say, for example, like usable items is that you you get like a new bunch of them every time you rest at a shrine. So you've got to be careful about that move where it rolls forward, because sometimes it drops lightning into the yokai realm behind it. I'm trying to sort of see how far I can chip damage my way through this boss. Oh. So I can then like use my Guardian Spirit partway through. I think I'll apply my my magic to my sword in a sec. Oh, right, get out of the way. Right, now's a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Generally, it feels like this is like the combat is a lot more smooth than you'd expect in a Souls game. So, like the hitboxes and hurtboxes and everything, it feels like everything's. It feels very. I don't even know how to describe it. It just feels well made, I guess. Oh, no, 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 no. So yeah, that can happen. Sometimes that you can do the lightning attack when you're underneath them, and that will basically one-shot you, but it seems I've got just enough health to get through it. Right, so I'm going to use my Guardian Spirit in a sec. When I get a mo. 3, 4. So, Guardian Spirits have different effects. They remove your health and ki gauge and give you just like a power gauge that tells you how long the effect's going to last for. This is mostly an attack-based Guardian Spirit. Oh no, I've run out of ki. But it seems I didn't get attacked during that time. So I've got a fair chunk of health off at that point. Kind of dodged through, there we go. Okay, so things like that, like iframes, seem to be a lot more generous in this game than in Souls, particularly in more recent Souls games. And also the ability to see a boss's stamina gauge is very useful. And also heartening to know that, you know, you're not fighting something with infinite stamina. See, I've also taken my antidotes off the quick bar. So I would really appreciate it if I don't have to open up a menu to get those out again. See, Guardian Spirit is half charged again, so I don't know how that works exactly, because at least against regular enemies, I think it only actually charges up when you kill them. See, I'm getting pretty used to reading this boss's sort of silhouette. I'm still making mistakes, obviously, but I don't know, it just feels a lot, at least, you know, at this relatively early point, I'm only about 10 hours in. Oh, well, shit, there we go. It feels a lot more fair than Souls. The alpha demo definitely didn't. This does to me. Alright, so we're going to send the... we're going to send that back. So my current... where is it? The Kodama Blessing is that enemies will now drop more elixirs, which means I can sort of farm them quite quickly. It's not like in Bloodborne where it's like fully an item. There's like a base level you get every time you rest at a shrine, but then the maximum is 8. So you sort of like a cross between the two, you know, the Estus and the Blood Vial system. If there's also things like this, you can like increase the multiplier for experience you gain if you're just trying to. So basically, you can decide like, I'm farming for this, I'm grinding for experience. You can just do that. You can make it so that the game will prioritize what you want at that given moment, and the multiplier can increase depending on how many Kodama you pick up. I don't... Currently it seems like there are so far more Kodama than the maximum, at least what seems to be the maximum multiplier. So I don't know if it like goes above like those 5 for each category. But yeah, if it doesn't, then it means that it's okay to miss a few, because I've missed loads. I mean, I've only got 2 out of 8 in this level. I don't know where the other 6 could be. I think I've pretty much looked everywhere. So I think that this time I'm probably going to do the Guardian Spirit early on, just to be easier. You just look at the little guys up there, wearing like, I don't know if it's like soup bowls for hats. Little helmets. Right, skill customization. No, I'm on the wrong thing. Learn skills. Right, so I've got 9 samurai points. So these... So while you can end up in positions where you lose experience, like you do in Souls games, you can also earn... like you can sort of expand the movesets of the weapons you use through skill points. But see, it seems that some of them are locked behind sort of like achievements that you don't know about, kind of thing. Right, so what can we get? So I'm mostly using dual swords at the moment. I also use the Kusari Gamma. You know, it's a bit of a long word that I'm unfamiliar with. Right. Yeah, see, it uses a different system for Onmyo and Ninjutsu. I think you actually have to get points in those. I think you need to level up their relevant abilities, that are like their skill points. So I've got 2 points, so I can add. Can I add? Allows you to prepare 3 doses of gallnut broth. Poison effect for a weapon. Paralytic effect. Shuriken. Sacred water. I don't know what sacred water is actually for. Probably do that. The power pills. I'll find somewhere to put them in the hot bar. Because obviously, if I'm seemingly getting a fair way through that battle, then it'll probably help. Oh, that would be good. Right, okay. I'm assuming that means damage to yokai enemies. Or enemies in the yokai realm? Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll won't find out, will I? Wind talismans. Earth talismans. Fire. See, I've got fire talismans at the moment, but they're not part of my Nioh, so that when I use them, they're gone. Let's go with Earth for now. Earth is the element of my current Guardian Spirit as well. Basically, the game sort of gets you to make your own sort of custom class at the beginning of the game, and so you get to choose one of 3 Guardian Spirits. The ones I went with was this Daibawashi. The idea is that it's more of a sort of evasion-based Guardian Spirit, so that it's good for battles where you're struggling to not get hit, rather than just sort of like power your way through it. But the one I've switched to, which I got at the end of the last mission, is more of a battle-based one. It's more of an attack boost, is what you get. Right. Sorry, just a sec. There we go. So let's just charge this back up. I mean, alternatively, I could just walk into the battle and pick them up. I mean, it's not like I need it straight away. I think I'll probably do that next time just to save time. So I've heard a few people comparing the key pulse, you know, this thing, to the reload system in Gears of War. I don't know if I'd agree with that. Because the thing about the thing in Gears of War, it has like a very exact timing. This, you just need to press R1 at like any point. If you just repeatedly hammer R1, it's fine. It'll just do it. The timing's not very precise. Then of course I've got the move which allows you to just... Oh, well, maybe it only works when I'm locked on. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Don't hit it, when you knock an enemy down like that, don't just like immediately attack. If you get too many hits in, they'll sort of like get thrown like back onto their feet again. You won't be able to get the critical strike. See, there we go. There's the dodge key pulse thing. See, most of the way charged now. There's the guy we knocked. No, it isn't. But he's around here. I think that's him on the floor. I know we killed him already, haven't we? So each weapon sort of has like their own strength, like in terms of what they do. So the thing that the game generally says about the dual swords is that they're good against when you're fighting more than one enemy at a time. Which of course Dark Souls would always say, "Oh hey, that's your problem now. You shouldn't have aggroed that many people." Because this is just it just sort of actively encourages you. I don't know how true it is, like, because when fighting these two, it's always kind of like touch and go. I mean, it kind of helps a little bit to have like a wider spread, but I don't know if it has a major impact. So anyway, the Guardian Spirit's recharged, so I'm going to go back to the other shrine. See, this is the first shrine you get in the level. The other one's actually hidden. You have to find a key somewhere over here that will unlock the gate to the right of the boss area. Yeah, this game's quite sort of favourable with like the boss run-up type distances. Generally it's around 30 seconds, I find. And they tend to make it so that you can go a route without like facing any enemies, or at least with a limited amount of them. An amazing start. So when he does that attack, it always seems to go from left to right. So if you dodge the same way, it should always be a like okay. Oh shit! Yeah, I had really bad luck there. I'm just gonna go straight into the battle this time. Plus, it seems like I dropped the grave near the door, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. You know, I should be able to pick it up before it starts doing the lightning attacks. Right, so after you do the Guardian Spirit, it goes on cooldown for a bit before it will even start charging up again. So I'm just trying to keep my distance a bit for now, because I don't know if I'm going to be end up relying on it. Oh, guess I wasn't quite as far away as I thought I was. I'm not quite a fan of the way that... Oh, shit! Not amazing fan of the way that the critical attack sort of twists the boss round to face you. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. But yeah, on the whole, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm going to do a few more attempts. I don't think I'm going to level up anymore than I have done. I think this is like a decent level. I'm level 36, I think. I think this is like a decent sort of level to try to keep attempting the boss at. But yeah, I'm generally kind of taking this slowly now. There's some really bad personal stuff going on in my life. Sorry, just pause a sec. Wait a sec, I'm going to make a drink while I talk. Oh. So some really bad personal life stuff going on when Dark Souls 3 came out. So while I had a bad time with it, I was kind of glad that it was there. Like that particular week it came out, like, was really hard for me, so I ended up completing it in about 3 days. Nioh I've had for I think maybe a little over a week now, and I'm just sort of going at like whatever pace. I'm going really slowly through it just to try and like see how much I can enjoy it, you know. Alright. So I'm just gonna walk in. Not gonna recharge or anything like that. Although it probably would have been better if I didn't call it back if I wanted to have the charge at all. And that's a bad decision again. Yeah, it seems that the absolute worst thing that can happen is that you get hit by a lightning attack from underneath. So there we go. There, it turned around when we got the critical. Gotta get out of there. Might as well apply my water. Oh, shit. Shit. Now I'm wondering, does the water affect the lightning damage? Because I don't think it does. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to change the water to Ready Jutsu. I'm going to change the water to earth. Yeah, and there we go, we're changing to the power pill for my ninjutsu. So he conveniently keeps them in the same place on the hotbar as well. So I might need to go farming for elixir if I fail this attempt after using a few of them. Right, so let's check where's the grave. It's over there. Right, so we've got our guardian spirit. That's quite a lot. Oh, the cooldown seems to be going quite quickly as well. I wonder what happened. It's probably some. It was whatever it is. It's an interesting variable. Come on. Okay, time for Earth. This seems to be doing less damage than the water. So I'm definitely going to go back to the water if I fail this attempt. 2, 3, 4. That would have been bad for me if I got hit by that lightning attack then. Shit. I'm doing pretty well though, I think, in the grand scheme of things. Certainly could have gone a lot worse. But yeah. Alright, so ready jutsu. Oh yeah, I should probably use that power pill, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting it's there. So switch back to water. Lightning just does 0 damage, it doesn't like heal the boss or anything. 5 elixirs probably enough, I think. So yeah, let's do another attempt. Where is... Oh right, so it's right underneath the boss. This is going to be difficult to grab straight away. In fact, we can't grab it straight away. We're going to have to wait. I think this time I'm going to use the power pill as soon as I get into the battle, just so I can sort of like test that and see what I think of it, because I've not had the opportunity so far. Actually, do you know what? I think I'm gonna... Let's just learn skills, dual swords, anything I can grab now? High stance only follows up a combo with a jumping slice. What does this look like? Well, I mean, I'm mostly doing low stance, so is there any low stance moves? Mid stance only? No, it seems like I can't get anything. Healers usually use key pulses even when dodging. Is there another one for like the high stance there? Well, I'll just grab some of these because I've got the point, haven't I? I mean, I'm mostly button mashing anyway, so... Oh yeah, the power pill, like I said. 2, 3, 4. Did the power pill wear off? I mean, the place where... Oh, sorry. I guess it's going to be a failed attempt because I need to plug in my my laptop. Right. Sorry about this. Guess I should probably turn the mic off a sec. Bear with me. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'll do a couple more attempts and then I think I'll not sure I'll stop or just switch to another game. But yeah, I want to make midweek streams like a sort of recurring thing. It's good to just have something to do on the day rather than just like pile them up and schedule them. See, that's why you don't, rather why you shouldn't just like run to the boss if the thing's there. I should have probably moved out of the way before I tried to use the elixir. Would have been wiser. I was trying to use the power pill. There we go. Yeah, it seems it doesn't last very long. You can see the duration of the effect just below my keybar, and it's about to stop now. There we go. So it's very short duration. Oh, I like that. You can see where the lightning's going to strike by the sort of like particle effects around it. So I probably would have died there if it wasn't for the sort of like the level of invincibility you get when you use living weapon from the Guardian Spirits. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Time for water. Into the left. Stabby, stabby, stabby. You see, it's not doing much more damage than Earth, but it isn't still noticeable. And it seems like it's putting some kind of damage over time effect on the enemy, so it must be something that they're weak or at least vulnerable to. So you can... Oh. No, let me go! By the way, this stream might go off at any time because I didn't like plug in my laptop at in good time. It's now in like the low power mode, so it might just kill the stream at any point. It may have already done. For all I know, but I'm still going to keep recording. So I'm out of healing items. Power pill. Does it stack? Oh, shit. I'm just going to double check that the stream's actually still working. And as long as it is, I'm going to do one more attempt and then switch games. All working. Yeah. That's a yes. Alright. One last go. 5 elixir. Do I want more? Do I? Let's just see if I can get a couple of these. Actually, no. I'll just attack this kid because I'm already here. After that, I'm gonna try and get rid of some of my other gear if I've picked any up. Oh. is not my day. Let's see if we can get any elixir from making these offerings. The answer seems to be no. Oh, there we go. We've got one, an antidote, another elixir. Right, so we should have 7. There we go. 7's pretty great. And it seems my minimum is now 5. So I don't know what the minimum, how the minimum works out. Because, you know, it's not like kindling or whatever. I don't know what the actual mechanic is. I don't know if it's like related to a stat. Let's see if we can get this DOT. There we go. Oh, no. Let my key recharge a bit, and then I'll do living weapon. Come on, 1, 2, oh. 4. See, this seems really good at staggering. Actually, I'm wondering if my other Guardian Spirit might make for a better living weapon. Just because it's the wind element, so I don't know if wind is better than earth. You know, on a lightning enemy. I guess I need to probably look up how the elements work in this game. Okay, so we're about half its health down. Time for a power pill. Let's burn another one. No, not now. Yeah, these yokai realms are really becoming a problem now. Right, so my last sort of way to cheese the boss. Come on. Oh, shit. We were really close. But yeah, that's 50 minutes on Nioh, so I think I'm going to change the game now. You know, generally a lot of people say that, like, a mark of a good game is always how much fun you're having when you're not winning, and I'm having a lot of fun fighting this boss a lot more than, say, for example, a certain nameless king you fight in Dark Souls 3. So I'm just going to quit that, and then I'm going to switch over to Elder Scrolls Online, which I've been playing a fair bit of at the moment. I think this game gets a bit of a bum rap, really. I don't know what it is that people don't like about it, because, I mean, the Elder Scrolls games usually are very sort of shonky and they don't play very well. And the dungeons are a bit bad. But it's like here they've got like a world that's been made deliberately pretty well, and the gameplay systems are kind of good, and yet people don't like it. So I don't know what the problem is. Especially now, I'm wondering if it might have been something to do with like the leveling system, because in October they added an update called One Tamriel, which makes it so that you can go anywhere, because it like levels up. It basically sort of like in Final Fantasy XIV's level sync system, but like rather than it being just like a level of like 6 levels, it's no matter where you go, you're always like the correct level for the content. I'm assuming stats aren't counted into that beyond that, but just sort of like general level might. So I'm currently playing this Orc Templar. One thing I really like is that because I'm used to Final Fantasy XIV, where classes are very sort of discrete things. You know, they are very clear cut and separate. Of course, there are occasionally like cross-class skills, but in this, you essentially make your own class, and it's not like you know, I've not played much WoW, so I wouldn't really know, but it's not like Diablo or whatever, where so here's some other players. See, level 583. That's the kind of thing that made me want to try and play this with a new character, because most games I play, the level cap is around, you know, in Final Fantasy XIV, it was 50, and they raised it to 60 with the expansion. So, like, it being 10 times that. Like, from what I can tell, the level cap is, like, somewhere around 1,000, if anything, if there is a level cap. But yeah, you can just sort of mix and match. So I've currently got on my hotbar, because they sort of, like, split each class 3 ways, so that the skills I've got, see, here we are, and you can level these sort of like they're like subclasses. So Adric's Spear is I think that's kind of like a DPS orientated subclass. Then you've got Dawn's Wrath, which is more support based, I think, or one of the two in any case. Restoring Light is more sort of healing and tank based. So I've got like 3 in the case of Dawn's Wrath. 1 skill from each. I've also got a dual wield skill on there as well. So I guess I'm going to continue some of the main story for now, just to get it out of the way. I'm not amazingly fond of it. I like bits of it. There are like individual quests I've liked so far. Like, because I'm part of the Daggerfall Alliance, when I made my character, after the tutorial sequence, you get rescued and you're in a place called Stross Mackay, I think, and you then have to recruit people for a heist, and then you can like choose which you bring along with you and which you don't, and things like that. There are good things in it. However, Michael Gambon's performance as the Prophet is not great. Not quite as bad as Dinklage in Destiny, but you know.
You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that could
By the way, because I can't really hear the audio, I'm mostly going to be skipping through these. Oh.
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scroll. She works a terrible forge. Tread carefully in Moloch Baal's realm. After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison, the god of... We are connected, he and I. With concentration, it will be a foundry.
So basically this is kind of like a drawing of the 3 kind of situation. So it's a solo instance I'm going into right now. And I'm assuming I've got to rescue her. Her name is Lyra Titanborn, because I think she's meant to be related to giants in some capacity. Though I don't really know exactly what's going on. Right. Wait, so I've not got the right quests up. Is it? Find Merrick and Foundry of Woe. I guess this is the right one. Talk to Lyris. There we are. Daughter of Giants.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick? And he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here. You don't understand. They've done something to me. It's hard to describe. My memories. I'll do my best. Lead on.
Oh, it's up. Alright, there we are.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. You don't even that to work, slave. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant, cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Her mind and soul are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
You know, especially since, I mean, how many things can you hotbar in like, Skyrim? 2? It's good to have, like, more choice, like, readily available there.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you? In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end. I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her? Lyris, is this true, child?
You're always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past. Nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here. Do you think this is a test of some kind? I'm not sure why the Daedra would pick this moment in my life to...
Oh, I guess I've got to leave something. Anything I can just easily throw away? That's enough, I think.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run 50 laps this time. 50. Let's hope the beast gets the flashing.
All right, let's get back to it. Not natural.
Did you find something? I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws. Excellent. I'm ready.
See there, you can sort of like block and or sort of like interrupt the attacks of enemies to sort of daze them temporarily. I have no idea what that attack is. Is that one of mine? Guess we'll find out if I keep using it.
Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Good, it seems to be charging, so there's no danger of the stream just suddenly dying.
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manimarco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
See, like, enemies can have, like, specific, like, attack, like, AoEs, which is not something that they have in Elder Scrolls games.
It's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Ah, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm. I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him. I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now, I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me. Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel like a warrior again. We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. Now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Look how tall she is. And I'm an orc.
Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
See that the magic attacks I keep doing, they auto aim, and I really like that because it means that you can just sort of like run through a dungeon, and if it's like a thing appears on the top feed like there, I can just like, as long as I'm looking in their general direction enough for their name to appear, I can just tap, and then it will automatically hit them. I'm assuming that's going to be different when I'm using magic that like casts in a cone shape. But then even like this, where did she go? Where's Lyris? Oh, there we are. When I do the healing thing, it also heals whoever's directly in front of me, which is neat.
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards!
Thank you, Sai. What am I gonna do now? Just speak to her?
That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there. We need to tell the Prophet about this.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of into this this current like instance going on. Although I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm not sure whether we're in like a memory or a dream or something. You know, if it's meant to be reconstructing elements of Lyris's past in some capacity. Although I'm sure I probably would know if I'd like listened to Gambon. Crucible of Terror is a promising name for an area.
What's wrong? All the doubt, fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
Oh, if we can get some obsidian from this chest here, then hopefully we can use it to craft a better Fallout game. That's just like a little joke from because New Vegas is very good, and 3 and 4 are not. I'm not a Bethesda fan. I'm not a Bethesda fan. I used to be, but I think that's a pretty solid. It's a pretty good thing to spring out of the middle of nowhere. Am I trapped here? Can't move here anyway.
Disconnected. Now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn.
Chan, are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manamarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her. And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred. What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Menimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser. As you saw in my visions. For now, perhaps it was simply arrogance.
I think I'm going to leave the skill point until I level up one of my other subclasses.
You pulled me from the pits of oblivion. I owe you a debt of honor, small one. And a Titanborn pays her debts. It's a wretched place. A haunt of cowards, traitors, and lost souls. And Daedra. Their vile spells violated my mind. Forced me to doubt myself, to disobey my own will. They'll pay for that. Pay dearly. After the Soul Burst, one of the five, Sai Sahan, fled with the Amulet of Kings. According to the Prophet, it's the only object in the world that can repair the tear in the veil between Tamriel and Oblivion. I'm no mage. Yes.
Oh, that's not the exit. Alright, so where I currently am, like just outside the Harbridge, this over here is Daggerfall, like the actual city, as far as I can tell. So I'm on the Glenumbra Isle, I think it is, just like sort of the region, and you can like zoom out and then see like all of these are sort of like the locations you can go to in Tamriel. These sort of like some of these things here, like see it says Dungeon, Imperial City, Prison, and all this kind of stuff. These were sort of they're like microtransactions. You have to buy them separately. So it gives you like access to the majority of the world, but like if you want the PvP for the Imperial City, if you want the Thieves Guild, if you want the Dark Brotherhood, they're microtransactions. And you can also do the... You can also get the like turned into a vampire, like you can do in some of the other games.
There you are, Vestige.
Oh, come on. I'm not going back to the Harbridge just yet. I'm just going to let it sit there in my journal for now. I'm wondering if, like, before the 1 Tamriel update, if it might have been, you know, related to what level you are that he calls you back, which would explain why, you know, it needs me to go away for a bit. So I think a lot of the things that are on my compass at the moment are related to a murder that happened. So I'm going to look for... No, not Betnik. Because it's a different region. Guild. Right, so Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, basically I bought the sort of like the base DLCs, the ones that you can get from the what should we call it? The gold version of ESO. I got they had them in like a bundle for like 20 quid, so I bought them. So we're going to do one of these two, the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild, although they seem to be solo instances as well. So yeah. Cold Harbour anchor near the city. Yeah, there seem to be these weird things where, like, the Daedra bring anchors out of the sky. I don't remember well, I don't have much experience with the Elder Scrolls games, so I don't know if that's been in like previous games or whatever. But it's a strange and it's a strange image. Anyway, when you actually see it, place the tome in the framing breeze. Yeah. I'll just do this. I'll see where they are. Anchors from the harbour and long lost lore. So where are they? So looking for find American. What's his face? Right. Below and in that direction. So over there. And where's the other one? Because if it's in a different area, I'm probably going to go with this one. Long Lost Lore, place the tome of the arcane in the brazier. Ah, there we are. Yeah, it seems I need to go through the dock or something. Oh no, no, it's just in the guild. It's in the guild. I'll do that then. Yeah, sometimes I actually want to go back and try playing Daggerfall, because as far as I know, the first two games are free now. Like they actually have them on the Elder Scrolls website, as far as I know. I mean, it's buggy as all hell, but I think it would be an experience. You know, I'd make a video or two just to sort of hold it for posterity. Are they above me? Oh no, here's the brazier. I'm not going to read all this. Thank you.
What has the fire revealed? Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. We'll need some ritual orbs. They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his. It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin? To the center. First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Do it! I was right in choosing you. I can sense. Yes. The aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task. What I hope to accomplish is difficult. Perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins. A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace. I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos, and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak. They are being held in a place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal. Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this. I was really into I was really into the Shivering Isles expansion in Oblivion when that was a thing. So this will be interesting. Although it's another solo instance, so I quite like the sort of like general exploring multiplayer dungeons because it's just good to see people walking around. It's also fun, I find, when like someone's attacked one of the guards or has like stolen something, and in any case they're getting chased by the guards, and then I can like run around like healing them. Because it's good to see like that side of it and not be that person for once. You know, being the one who angers the guards in games like this or like Fable or whatever.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal. Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt. Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter. After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage. Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
Why isn't it letting me close it? Do I have to just keep killing them until they stop spawning? Oh, that seems to be the answer.
I suppose. That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling. Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path. Just doing the master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children. Right this way. And please, try not to make a mess of things. Happy adventuring.
someone to play with you. He doesn't like you, does he?
Uh-oh. Do I have something to recharge him with? It seems to be the weapon on my right. Inventory, it's like a usable thing. Seems that's a no. I might just have to switch him around to something else. Kingsguard hammer, one-handed mace. At least this way I can keep the dual wielding thing I'm going on that I'm doing. Bloodthorn dagger of the trainee. Iron dagger of frost. There we go. Nah, won't pick that up. Yeah, I'm not reading these.
What do we have here? Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? Where? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up. Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know. Shalinor? Ho ho! That pompous Nord and I go way back. I know once. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge. Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have. A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult as, say, reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the New Lydium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game? Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalidar about our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again. I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall. Ah!
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remember. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes. That's true. Though without my help, it will take Palast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news. I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books? Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalador? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light. Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalador returns to help. Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished. In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalador's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes? Fascinating. Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child with the power of a Daedric prince. Well, look on the bright side. You're still upright on two legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.
Alright, I think I'm gonna sort of like set up for another quest. I don't know, I'm not gonna do an instance. I'm just gonna see if there's any like little things I can do. Have I leveled up yet? No, I'm still level 8. No, I'm not doing Chasing Shadows. No. Where is the Gold Coast? Show on map. Oh. Was it over here? Yeah, there we are. So it's a fair way away. But so I think I'll leave that for another time. But yeah, this is fun to do, I think. I wonder what I'm going to do next week. But I think it would be, could be fun to, because I'm not going to just do everything that I play in this on stream, but I think it might be good to sort of like check in, like for like 30 to 40 minutes a week, just to give like little brief slices of what's going on in the game. So I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do something quick, and then Glenumbra. That's the. I think I'll just get ready for the next Fighters Guild quest, or rather the first one, and then I'll switch across to Yakuza 0, because that's another one that I've been like really wanting to do something on. But it's just like, what kind of format do I do? Because I've already played like a few hours, so I can't really do a first impressions video. You see, I'm like nowhere near the rat, but I can just sort of auto target it with my spells. I'm assuming that was a player. Oh no, this is related to the quest.
Thanks, Stendar. You're with the guild? If the divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek? As you say, there won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell north of here, near Aldcroft. Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
What was that? Oh, it's a player. Right, okay.
That vision, a Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion? Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick. It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride. Just the same, we must warn him. And the guild. Aleph will go after Merrick. Return to seize all colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go. Return to Daggerfall quick as you can, comrade. Seize all colors must go.
Back so soon, comrade? A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say? Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else? Merrick. This drives my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Aldcroft. I will rally our forces here.
and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave it, I think. And if you're really invested in this quest, I guess you're just not going to know. So yeah, I'm just going to like log off and switch across to Yakuza 0 for like a few minutes. I'm not going to do any story, I don't think, in it. I'm just going to do like some of these sort of random encounters. And that'll be it then for the stream. I think this experiment has gone pretty well, all told. Although I'm not the one trying to watch it, so I don't know quite so much. But yeah, if you are someone who has been like thinking about getting into the Yakuza series, Zero is definitely the best place there has ever been or will ever be, probably. It's well, the remake of 1 is coming up soon, Kiwami, and there are things that I've seen in this which sort of recontextualize the first game. So I'm really interested to see people whose first experience with the series is this, then moving on to Kiwami and like sort of how that experience differs for them. But yeah, also if you're one of the few people who watched my my sort of Let's Play series of Yakuza 1, I'm trying to work towards getting that back up at some point. I'll probably... Basically what I'm trying to do is go through like a full game and then do like a start a new game plus cycle and continue where I finished off uploading them. So yeah, I'm just going to do some random encounters, I think. I'm assuming that I can go into like a hostess bar at some point, but currently I can't. Yeah, Little Asia's in this game. That hasn't been there since Yakuza 4. And this is also the earliest one. So yeah. Yeah, that's where the story is meant to be continuing. I'm not going there. So basically I'm trying to look for a specific guy who appears periodically, referred to as Mr. Shakedown. Oh, I'm just going to let this encounter happen. Where is it? There we are. These guys. See, the transition to battles happens even smoother in this game. So basically the battle system, because there's now only 2 characters that are playable, Kazuma and apparently later you can play Majima, but currently I don't. They split the battle system sort of 3 ways, at least Kazuma's sort of like movesets, into Brawler, which is like his usual kind of stuff. There's like a faster style. I'll wait until I actually like trigger something. And I only just found out that you can now sprint. That's good. That's useful. And so I'll just switch to one of those now. So this is Brawler style. And you've got Rush style, which allows you to do a lot, like 4 dodges in quick succession. There's an invisible wall there, so I better move over. However, in this mode, you can't pick up items to use them as melee weapons. And then there's also this mode, Beast, which is more sort of like slow. But you also have this ability to pick up items to use as weapons without having to pick them up. And you just do a single move like that, see? So you just press attack near a weapon and pick it up. Now, in this game, you get lots more money from encounters. But the reason for that is that you now use money as experience. yeah, I don't fully understand what that guy's about at the moment. There seem to be a few sort of people that you can have like friendship ratings with, and I don't really know where it's going. One thing I think's really interesting is that you might have seen it when I was logging into the game. There's now online multiplayer for a couple of the mini games, so you can play Mahjong online. I don't know how to play it. I'm trying to remember because there's Mahjong and Shogi, and one of them's like meant to be like chess, I think, and the other one's meant to be like rummy. But in any case, I really want to get into those and see if I can do like some like online multiplayer Mahjong in this. That would be interesting, I think. Switch to Beast, although I don't need to pick it up, I did. Alright, so abilities. So you get sort of like these sort of individual sphere grid type things that are unlocked with money. So there it's like 30 million yen, so I don't really I'm not getting money quick enough at the moment to add any more onto this one. I'm assuming it's probably much the similar situation with these. Yeah, it seems that these are all... I've unlocked all the ones I can for now. And Beast as well. Alright, here we go. Boost the power of your attacks in heat mode. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these. What I'm meant to do to unlock them. Or what. Right. What shall I do now? Because I'm just going to sort of explore and maybe do a couple of mini games and then that'll be it. Right. So each of these, there are two Sega High-Tech Land things. One of them has a machine for Space Harrier, and the other one has a machine for Outrun. And you know, kind of like in Shenmue. And I don't know what it is about the 2D Outrun. I don't know what I'm doing wrong whenever I'm playing it. I think I'm just going to do one attempt and then move on. Space Harrier, I at least know why I'm losing in that. I think it might be something to do with like how you're meant to change gears in Outrun. Although I'm not sure that the port is entirely good, because I think it will only let you turn all the way, if you get me. And like sort of like all the way right or all the way left, and won't do like anywhere in between. Come on, get up, Kaz. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get Shakedown to spawn. You can tell when he's appeared because it will show above his head how much money he's currently carrying. The idea is that when he attacks you, he steals money from you. But if you can knock him out before he takes all your money, then you can win, sort of like get the jackpot from him. Oh, and then you sometimes get things like this, where you can just sort of like not quite so random encounters, because you're more elective kind of thing. Right, so I think I'm right next to Sega High-Tech Land, and I'm gonna run in there, do one round of Outrun, get back out, and then do maybe Space Harrier. I'm a big fan of Outrun Online Arcade, which kind of doesn't exist anymore, and especially doesn't exist in my case because I had it on my 360, and my 360 is now currently unusable, which is really sad. because that is one hell of a game. Oh no, it's the next road over. Next street, rather. There we are. Just avoid whoever these guys are. Change gears, R1. Okay. Insert credit. Okay. Okay, nothing's working. There we go.
Get ready.
Oh, shit. I think what it is the turning on the stick might be really like sensitive, so I have to sort of like very slightly inch my way across. See what I mean? So generally, I think I get what I was doing wrong in any case. But I mean, I know that you're meant to sort of like go in their slipstreams. But still. You know, if I'm having enough trouble staying on the road and not hitting cars, I can't exactly go behind them. But yeah, I really miss sort of like Outrun 2 and the variants. Oh, is this going to start a quest? So now I've met a character with a friendship rating based on my performance in Outrun. But it's... I like that they've done this. But it's... Oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Let's just... Basically, I'm going to walk over to the karaoke place and I think that's going to be it. So there's the shogi parlor. Where is it? Is this the karaoke? No, enjoy erotic videos here. Not that one. Right, so it's next to... No, that's not Little Asia. Little Asia's there. So I just go to the end of this street and then continue north. And I can sprint now. Yay. Oh, god damn it. Get out of my way. Ow! I didn't know that you could run out of breath. I think there are only 2 songs that Kiryu can actually sing. I know that in 3 that you could only sing Kamurocho Lullaby. But yeah, I think there's 2 in this one. Otherwise, it's just like vocalizations. But at least it says, you know, at the bottom whether you're actually doing the interjections or you're singing. Right, so yeah, it's one of these 2. I've not actually done this one before, so I'll do that. By the way, for fans of the original game, or people who've like watched one of my videos, the guy on the left of Kaz, that's Nishiki, and he's a central character in this. So it's, you know, I like that they sort of went back to sort of expand on his story more. I like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. I could go into the disco and do one song. But no, I think I'll leave it about here. It's been 2 hours, which I think is long enough. I'm always a little worried that if I make a video too long that no one will watch it, but then that doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem like it would make people... Basically what I'm saying is I don't think it would change anything. But yeah, let's save it here. Oh, let's have one final battle. Beast mode. And I think beast mode also affects like the ability to pick up like larger items, much like you can do with Saejima in 4 and 5. That was pretty swift resolution. One final look around. Shakedown's not here, I don't think. He seems to be random because when I loaded... Basically, I fought him immediately after the last time I saved. And then lost and tried to reload my save. But then he wasn't there anymore, so... it is kind of random and it's not related to like your save or anything like that. But yeah, this has been fun. This sort of disorganized mess. It just helps me sort of organize my thoughts, and it's sort. I guess it's sort of like an interesting diary, interesting for me, and like to think back on what's happened in the week, and then think back on earlier weeks in the year, and see where I was at that time. So yeah, I think this has helped me quite a bit, and I hope if you are watching that you've enjoyed this. And so I guess I hope I'll see you next week. And until then, I guess look out for my Destiny video on Friday and the second Prisoner of War video on Monday. So, yeah. Bye!